Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Eric Forner coming back to you with part 2 of best way to sell MCA. Okay, and again, there's no best way to sell MCA. So the last time I made a video in regards to this, and the part 1 was about 3 months ago or so, and since then a lot of things has changed. And so I kind of want to go through some basic stuff. If you guys remember the video when I was talking about this postcard right here, this postcard that I was utilizing to promote the benefits, and then all I was talking about was the 10% thing. Let me get this off the board. So basically, if you sell 10% of 1,000 business cards, that's 100 people signed up for your MCA business, or just the benefits themselves, excuse me. And so I wanted, out of that 1,000 postcards that I sold, I only sold about 2%. Okay, 2% of that 1,000 I sold, which wasn't very much. And you know, I went back to the drawing board, went back to the lab, and trying to find out what is it that people are doing to get that 10% to all the way to 20%. And what I found was, it's a 3 to 5 exposure rule. So basically, you'll need 3 to 5 exposures to get people motivated enough to actually look at your stuff. And so, like in my area that I live in, not too many people have heard about MCA. And so when I put marketing material out there for the very first time on their cars, and I was putting them in their door jams or whatever, or handing them to people when I'm passing by, they would just kind of look at it. Okay, MCA Total Roadside Assistance, limited coverage, you tired of it? Whatever. They kind of, I don't know what they did with it. I got a few calls here and there, had some sign-ups, and I'm just saying that 2% because that's all I could figure. Out of the sign-ups I got were from my marketing material. I contacted the people and asked them how they came across my information. And so with that 3 to 5 exposure, I'm like, how can I get people to see my marketing material more than hitting that 2% mark? And so that would actually be getting 1,000 postcards and delivering them every single day for 3 to 5 days, and to target that, target that audience, to get them to actually take a look at my stuff. And I was thinking, there's got to be a better way, right? So I went back to the drawing board, and I came up with the ultimate marketing strategy. Let me get this off the board, guys. Sorry. So I came up with this ultimate marketing strategy to basically leverage my campaign. And so I went back to the drawing board, and not only got one postcard now, but I got several, and I'm just gonna kind of give you guys a rundown of what's going to take place in this webinar today and this training lesson. But I got now hiring postcards. Now that's just for the opportunity. I've got different benefit postcards. I still use the old ones. I've got EDDMs, every door direct mailer. So basically, I hit people, I target people's residents, and I'll go through that a little bit more. And then I got my flyers that I have now. So it's a trifold. It has my pretty little picture on the front, or actually on the back. And then it also talks about all 3 plans, the $19, the $29, and the $39 plans, as far as the benefits are concerned. And I always tell my people when they sign up with me, learn to sell the benefits first, because the more you understand and know MCA as a whole, the easier it will be to actually train people on how to leverage their business to create that consistent, predictable income. So those are the kind of the 4 topics I'm going to go through today, as far as delivering your marketing material to where it's leveraging your business. So you're not basically spinning your wheels, thinking, I put out 1,000 postcards and nobody signed up. It's tough. It really is tough, and you got to get that 3 to 5 exposure, out there, because for people to see your stuff. Because if you don't, you're dead in the water, really, and you kind of give up, and postcards don't work, or offline marketing doesn't work. And when it all boils down to it, you only make $80 if you sell the MCA benefits. That's it. You only make $80 for sales benefits. If you sign up somebody to be an affiliate, it's $0 because it's free to be an affiliate for MCA. And I don't care what people tell you. If they're misleading you, saying, yeah, to get on my team you have to sign up and pay the $40. Maybe that's what their requirements are so they get their training or whatever the case may be. But to be an affiliate, it's absolutely free, guys. So now what I've been doing lately in the last month or two is I'm not only just passing out my postcards, right, to say Walmart, say this is a Walmart right here. And this is the Walmart. Okay, so not only have I been passing out to the cars in the Walmart parking lots. That's my crappy car. Here's another car pulling a boat. Right? And putting them inside the doors around the whole parking lot. And there's my truck. But anyways, I've not only been putting the postcards inside the doors of people's cars, but within a 2-mile radius around the Walmart, I've been putting in mechanic shops too. Okay? So these are all mechanic shops, auto part stores, transmission shops, anything like that. Anything that has to do with MCA, and they're all their benefits. Okay? So MCA and their benefits. So I'm going to target the Walmart parking lots. I'm going to target all the shops within a 2-mile radius around the Walmart where I just delivered the postcards, right? And so what that's doing is people go to Walmart to shop every day, or however many times a day. They go into Walmart and there's tons of cars inside the Walmart parking lot. So they walk in the Walmart and they walk out of the Walmart and they're like, hey, I need to go to hit the auto parts store and get a new battery for my car. They walk right into Napa Auto Parts or Shucks or whatever auto parts stores by your house, and on the counter they see your MCA postcard, okay? And so they're like, wait, is this just a coincidence, or, you know, what's going on with this company? So they're like, nah, you know, I'll grab the postcard or whatever, I'll look at it, or I remember the one that was in my door, and I might want to give them a call. So they just kind of just throw it in their back seat, or they throw it in the glove compartment. Well, that's 2 exposures, okay? And so when the 3rd exposure comes in, get this off here. And the 3rd exposure is going to be the EDDMs, the Every Door Direct Mailer. Okay? And so that's on USPS.com, and I'll go through all that in some later trainings. But basically, now they got the Walmart, right? They got the auto parts stores, and now they have the EDDMs. Okay? So now there's 3 exposures. So the Walmart, they're going to get it on their car. At the auto parts store, they're going to get a seat inside the shop. And then the EDDMs, they're going to be delivered right to their home. Right to their mailbox. Okay? So, when you send out the EDDMs, you can target pretty much any house you want, any kind of mail route that you want, that you choose from. And there's so many options on the USPS website that you can choose from as far as what they make per year, you know, how many's in the household, how many people are on the route. There's so many different options or ways you can choose. But now they're getting 3 exposures. Okay, so they're going to get one at Walmart, one at the auto parts store, or any kind of mechanic shop or whatever, and then the EDMs, direct mailers, right to their house. So they go to Walmart, they go shopping, they come out and they see a postcard in their car. Cool, MCA. They go to the auto parts store. They walk in, see on the counter that as they're checking out, they see MCA. And then they go to back to their house, they check their mailbox later that day, and well, you know what? there's an MCA postcard inside their mailbox. They're like, wait a minute, I need to check into this, right? And you can't beat the MCA benefits because they sell themselves. So you're looking at 3 packages basically, right? And on the front of my postcard, or my flyer, it just starts at $9.95 a month. So that's pretty cheap, inexpensive for unlimited roadside assistance. Something they could utilize 365 days of the year. You know, it doesn't matter, lockout, tire change, battery boost, it doesn't matter. Services that their whole family can use. So it doesn't matter if they're in whatever car, as long as they have their MCA card with them or their benefits card, they're covered. So it doesn't matter. So once they look at it and they compare it to other agency out there, AAA or whatever it is, it's a no-brainer. They switch. So it takes a little bit of time to do so, right? And so when I've been marketing this way, my return's been a lot more efficient. Okay, so it could be in the 12 to 20% range as far as conversion rates. Now it takes a little bit of time, but it will work out. So let me just show you guys something else. And you guys may have seen my my letter to dealerships too. So this is a letter that I have typed up, and basically it's a sales letter to the salesperson or whatever. They can offer the benefits themselves as far as being an affiliate, or you can put some kind of promo code or basically your contact information after they present it to the people they're selling the car to, especially used car dealerships, because they don't want their cars leaving the lot without any kind of coverage. You know, they want to be covered. And so, you know, it gives people that are buying a used car that hope that, hey, I'm getting a used car, and if it's not a good used car, then I'm going to be covered with unlimited roadside assistance from MCA. So those are, you know, some benefits of having the unlimited roadside assistance when it comes to the MCA, and how to target in all three aspects. You're going to hit people's Walmarts, you're going to hit people's auto parts stores, you're going to hit people's homes with the EDMs, and they're going to see exposure after exposure. Now, you know, check this out. So they may not buy the very first week that you put it out, right? So you send out, you do all this marketing campaign the very first week, right? And so you're not getting any return. The second week, stay consistent, guys. I want you guys to stay consistent with this. So the second week, you guys put out more marketing material in all 3 locations. That's your Walmart or your parking lots. That's going to be your auto parts stores or transmission shops or mechanic shops or whatever. And then the EDDMs, right? And as I tell people, life happens, guys. Life happens, you know. People live paycheck to paycheck. People are struggling out there. They want to get the roadside assistance or whatever it may be, or they want to sign up and be an affiliate, work under you as, you know, on your team, and life happens. So maybe not the second week, but the third week, because people get paid usually every 2 weeks, right? And so life happens, their transmission goes out in the car, they're really interested in signing up for MCA, getting the benefits or the opportunity part of it, but life happens and their transmission goes out in the car and they need to get that fixed. So priorities first, obviously they need to get to and from work, so, you know, grocery shop and pick up the kids from daycare or whatever it may be. And so the person from week number 1 may not start really looking into your business until that following week, but, you know, life happens on week number 2, and they put it on the back burner. So week number 3 comes around, and you're still being consistent, putting out your marketing material, doing the EDDMs, the Walmart parking lots, and all that stuff within a 2-mile radius around the Walmart parking lot. You're going to put all into those shops, and you're going to target all of those households with the EDDMs. Week number 3 comes along, and all of a sudden, bam, you get a sale from week number 1 of you're promoting your business. You're like, wait a minute, you know, where did that come from? So you call the person on the phone, like, okay, my name is Eric Forner, and I'm with MCA, and I see that you signed up. Do you have any questions about the company or about your benefits? It's just kind of just a reach out follow-up call with them. And then after you get to talking to them, say, so when did how did you come across my information? And then they tell you, about 2 weeks ago, I found it on my car in the Walmart parking lot. or I was in Schuck's or O'Reilly's or Napa Auto Parts, and I was checking out and buying my new battery or buying an air filter for my car or whatever it may be, and I seen your card on the desk, and they're like, okay, so everybody from week 1 is starting to purchase on week 3, and then week 4 comes around, and then everybody from week 2, week 1 are now opting into your business or buying your benefits or whatever it may be. They're becoming an affiliate. So what happens at week number 4 is you're going to start seeing this snowball effect. Okay, you got to stay consistent in your business. You have to do it. You can't just go out there and then put out 1,000 postcards and expect like 20% return, because in a perfect world that may happen, but you have to be consistent. This isn't a fly-by-night company, right? And so you got to stay consistent. Where'd my eraser go? You have to stay consistent with doing the 3 steps. When I first started this, in my training that I got from my mentor, he's like, yeah, put out postcards, put out, to go to the DMV, go to auto parts stores or whatever, parking lots or whatever it may be, put out 1,000 postcards, and you should get some good return. Well, I didn't, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, maybe that are watching this video right now, have experienced that same thing, and you're not seeing massive amount of results. You know why? Because you need to stay consistent. That is so important, to stay consistent in your business, because you're just a little guy in this big world. And you got AAA out there, you got Allstate, State Farm, Geico, all these other different insurance companies that offer roadside assistance that's been around, that do their own marketing and advertising on billboards, on TV commercials, on the radio, and they have that budget to do so, right? So they're going to kind of trump over just you trying to promote MCA. So you got to think outside the box. You can't just do it one time, it doesn't work, you give up. No, they need 3 to 5 exposures, right? So if you're going to hit each parking lot 1 time a week for 3 weeks, 1 time a week, go back into the auto parts stores and make sure that your postcards are still inside the auto parts stores, and send out your EDDMs every week for 3 weeks. On that 3rd week, my friends, I'm telling you right now, you will see results. Okay? Even if it's 1 sale, who cares? You know your system's working, right? So you just got to keep capitalizing on that. You got to replicate it over and over and over again. And once your name gets out there, once the word gets out there that you're an MCA associate or MCA, you sell MCA benefits, and that the benefits are awesome, you start getting reviews, maybe on your local Facebook review group. People will start saying good things about the reviews, and the word gets out. The best promoting is word of mouth. So, it does work. Man, my stand here is not very big. And another good thing too to have in your arsenal when you talk to the car dealerships, and let me come over here real quick. May have kind of went through this, but this is inside your back office, in your TVC matrix or one of your back offices inside the websites inside your MCA websites or your back offices. So basically, you could print out this flip chart when you go into dealerships, and all of the information that you need to have to represent or present your MCA benefits to the people you want to talk to is in this flip chart. Okay, I just went to Kinko's Copy, and I had this all copied off, and basically it's just a rundown of all 3 benefit packages that we have, and I put it in a nice little folder so that I'm able to represent and promote MCA correctly. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. I really do appreciate it. There'll be more training like this coming out in the future. Just stay consistent with your business. Subscribe to my channel. If you want any information on how to get on my team, that's cool, or whatever. I will help to a certain extent, as far as I get calls all day long, people wanting advice or help, or their mentors left them left them hanging, they don't talk to them. That's not how I roll. I run an ethical business. And no, it does not cost $40 to be an associate or an affiliate for MCA. It's free. Okay? So don't be misled. If you have tons of marketing experience and you've been a network marketer for however long, then take advantage of this offer here. I highly recommend it. But if you have no sales experience whatsoever or any kind of experience with MCA, I recommend finding somebody, a mentor, a leader that's going to be able to give you golden nuggets like this. Because right here, my friends, this is a golden nugget. This took me months and months and months to figure out. And finally, I came across something that can benefit everybody out there that is trying to do MCA. And it just stay consistent. Don't give up, because it's not easy. If anybody tells you it's easy and they're flashing that money and flashing that cash and like you can make this next week, they're blowing smoke right up, you know what? And that's the truth. It's just stay consistent. I can't express it enough. Stay consistent. Target your market. You got to find out what your market's all about. You got to find your market. And I always tell my people that start with me from the beginning is do the benefits first. Do the benefits first, because the more you know about MCA, the easier it is to express or to talk to people about. And the more you know your company, you have confidence in what you're selling, and people pick up on that confidence. People also pick up on that not so confident aspect of you're trying to present something to somebody. So if you know your company inside and out, you're selling the benefits, you're building that rapport, you're getting good reviews from other people, the word of mouth is out there, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it can happen. So again, my name is Eric Forner, and I'm going to cut this video short today. I'm going to head out, and I'm going to start marketing, I'm going to start putting out some flyers. I have actually a team of people that I'm meeting with today. I put an ad out on Craigslist to pass out my flyers for me, because it's coming to that point to where I'm able to pay people to do so. So again, my name is Eric Forner. I'm going to extend this video to part 3 and going to kind of show you guys on how to set everything up. If you want some information on where I got my marketing material, there will be a link below, and it'll say marketing material website. Use the promo code LEVERAGE, and we'll just go from there. Cool? You guys have a wonderful day. Stay consistent. Don't give up. You can do this. And that's pretty much it. So stay consistent. That's all I say, guys. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. It will work out. All right? And again, my name is Eric Forner. Subscribe to my channel, and you guys have a good day. Peace.